And now, ladies and gentlemen, Jordy's pointers on how to be a Harley Quinn.
Please start.
Well, first thing you do is you roll... Oh, hello. Ever confused about where to go next? My gram isn't big on it. Had yours done?
Okay.
It works, really. So stop being a fortune teller near the forest.
Oh, so is there like
I
a
didn't
hint
really-
system, or is there like an actual like luck-based thing?
What do you mean?
With the fortune teller thing, like, is there a perk to doing that?
Oh, that's pretty much just to give you a clue of where to go next.
Hey,
Hey, Robbio.
A warm welcome to you, Mr. Hero.
Out. I'm not getting upset at him anymore. We're gonna be here all day. But,
One thing I will definitely say is that I do love the little portraits you see whenever you're about to purchase, like, rent an item or purchase it. Just Ravio showcasing the items on display.
it's neat, huh?
No.
Oh, the boing!
Yep, it's
Boing!
the boing stick!
Sink the hook into a distant object, go flying toward it.
Again, it'll never be quite as broken as it was in A Link to the Past. It is
It
primarily...
was broken, A Link to the Past.
Yeah, no, from now on, it's primarily a stunning tool and a means to get from one place to the other. That's all there really is to it.
No longer deals damage. Damn.
Oh, well.
I want to say it might deal damage to some enemies, but on the whole, you're not going to be using it for anything other than stunning.
That bell's
Okay.
catchy.
I heard you. Clang, clang. I was busy helping my gram.
Yeah, she has something to say every time. But it's cute enough. And oh yeah, I guess to quickly explain to Jordy, her whole story is literally just she's helping us because she thinks that it's gonna be good luck for her if she does. Like, there's no like charitableness. It's literally just, hey, this will give me something good, I hear.
Got it.
Basically, her horoscope told her to do so.
Oh, boy.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Sorry.
And as you see, we have ourselves the Pegasus boots and the pow. Ooh, nice.
So yeah, the whole thing with the Pegasus boots.
I
I mean,
honestly thought that was an enemy just sitting there.
Oh no, that's just one of the many random treasure hunters you'll come across in these bonus sections. Basically, you only come to these places if you really want to score big on your rupee count.
Well, let's do it.
And of course, and naturally, like, some of them can just be, taken care of with your measly wall bending powers. So
Wait, what
that doesn't
happened?
happen. I think what happened is I tried to mesh in just as the platform was rising up.
And it didn't know what to do, so it careful. And yeah, it should be for anybody who wasn't already aware. If we run out of meter, it'll just automatically boot us out of the wall. So we have to be quick.
And yeah, as you no doubt noticed during the first time we got this thing back in part 3, I want to say, like, I did use it up, and in doing so, I do still love the detail where Link literally pratfalls.
Just and ha.
Anyway, booyakasha.
Nice!
Woo!
I love how in some games the silver rupees were 200, but in some games it's worth 100.
Well, in those games, what are the gold rupees worth?
300?
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Well, speaking of gold rupees, stay tuned. We might actually come across some of them.
Which I would hope so, because for those who are curious, with Ravio's shop, we're going to need a total of, I'm calculating it now, while I'm doing
Just
that.
Ravio alone, not even counting everything else you need rupees for in this game.
Yeah. Actually,
By the way, Irene!
we gotta
what
go
do you
to
want
another
this
dungeon.
time?
Just the way you were like, Irene!
Seriously, you're doing just fine. Just, whatever. Nice to see you now and then. Oh, really?
And to be fair, I'm making the most out of this now, considering something we'll be noticing a little later on in the game.
Got it.
By the way, you still holding up okay?
I am lost to the realm. Okay, and okay, so I looked it up straight away. Combining all the prices, we are going to need a grand total of 8,000 rupees to upgrade everything.
No
8,000?
To buy all of the items from Ravio, because...
Jeez, and I thought Tangle was greedy.
Because, yeah, basically, we can rent the items from him, but if we want to own it for reals and be able to upgrade it, we need to buy it, and most of the items are 800 rupees a pop.
By the way, Seely, I'm sure this kind of scenario looks familiar to you.
There's a letter inside.
I was up on the mountain doing some bouldering when I lost my grip. Ow! All in the day of a boulderer. Going climbing without equipment isn't for the faint of heart. Anyway, I'm stuck on the mountain way past the Tower of Hera, and I could really go for some good old milk.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd really get me up and going again. So if you're up at the milk bar, pick some up for me, would you?
Okay.
The milk bar.
And remember, not just any milk, but the hard stuff.
Okay, sounds.
I don't
good.
even want to know about hard milk. Besides, I like strawberry better.
Stay, but take care.
Well, there is a hard milk in Majora's Mask. It's called Chateau Romani.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was referring to. And I mean, not that you could buy any like an equivalent in this game, but for the sake of this game, like the premium milk is just a side quest thing. Though, say if you ever want to have some regular milk on inventory, it pretty much serves the same function as regular milk in any other Zelda game. Heals you up for a spell, and I think in this game you can still get like 2 servings. I could be wrong on that though. Anyway, hey you.
And Chateau Romani just gives you
These-
unlimited magic
I
in
was
Majora's
playing with
Mask.
those birds. You don't like my feathered friends?
I like birds.
I like birds.
Far out, man. Joyful way they fly around those lifts my spirits.
I love the
to
voice
fly
you
just
gave him.
once. I'm sorry, you need something?
Well, I'm already here. Let's talk.
I'm actually trying not to laugh.
Came to such an out-of-the-way place to chat with me. Are we under the bridge?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is very much exactly like how it was in The Link to the Past.
Right. Yeah. Spot washed up here a little ways back. Now you come on by. Man, this is too much excitement. I gotta admit, I like things to stay nice and simple around here. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
So do me a favor. Take this bottle with you. It'll do my nerves good. Sorry, I don't know why that. I was getting just the vibe of Link. Oh, Link just shows up. Hey, did you see? Did you see Yuga any around here? Yeah, he's back the way you came.
Oh no!
Right above on the bridge. I'm glad to let it go right on by. The less I have to do with it, the better.
I have to wonder, man, how do you eat around here?
I was about to say, what? Oh, you can't even call her here. But no, I was
Not here.
literally-
You expect Irene to fly her umbrella, her broom
her
under a
Mary
bridge?
Poppins. Yeah. Nice.
Have you not
Exactly.
seen The Wizard of Oz?
But no, I was thinking. No, literally, when you were mentioning food, I was about to say, I'm sure that Uber Eats will get here soon. And you just go up on the bridge, he's just like, where is he? I'm looking around everywhere, he's not on this bridge.
I might already be regretting my life decisions.
Where the hell is 2013 and a half? You're standing on it, dude!
I could use a drink. Hey there, Mario.
Oh!
Welcome.
That's you,
Time for ice-cold cases of, huh? You heard about premium milk?
Hey,
Why
Talon.
don't you find out about the good stuff? I see. A message in a bottle? And from someone stranded on the mountain? Could only be one guy. He's a tricky customer. Sorry to ask, but could you take this premium milk for him? I bet it would help him heal up in no time.
Sure.
So, Seely, has between the... Oh, hang on. That's you hype.
Oh, the last time he was there, I think he said his neat expedition would take him east to the Tower of Hera. Sorry, I figured you guys would be more interested in what
Funny
she was trying
coincidence,
to
we're
say.
heading that up that way.
Yeah, we gotta. Okay,
Get going.
Fine. Okay, fine.
Okay,
I was
okay.
gonna say, I was just the fact of how always they talk about premium milk. Like, are they supposed to be just like White Russians or something?
They might be.
Well, in Majora's Mask, I know that chateau means it relates to wine.
Okay, that does make sense.
Usually.
Real
Wine
quick-
milk, wine milk sounds disgusting.
I can't see it working. And for those
No,
real quick,
I
though-
can't either.
And for those who are watching, especially people who should not be drinking, the White Russian is just code for I think it's like a vodka mixed with milk and some other drink.
Yeah, it is. But when I see premium milk, I just think of organic milk.
Yeah, makes sense.
Straight from the cow's teat. By the way, hey there, Bard, you.
Oh,
I mean, you never know. It could be a cow. It could be.
boy.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, little man. My pal here, he's pretty shy. He flat out refuses to talk in front of people.
Aw,
Hope you don't take it the wrong way, but would you mind leaving him be? Much obliged.
fine.
By the way, the Bard here is special because he'll play a song for you for 10 rupees.
Oh, why not?
Thanks, my lad.
Is there any...
Well then, here we go. Ready to play, little friend?
Oh,
Oh, I looked it up. Oh, I love this.
So yeah, if you decide to pay him the rupees, he'll play his own cover of many different Zelda songs, most of which are from this game, obviously.
of course.
Cute.
Alrighty.
It's a nice piece.
They're even playing it in the key that I like.
All for you, Seely. All for you. I wish I had more.
Thank you.
I wish I had more time to listen to it, but I got a world to save.
Anyway, I was looking up Chateau Romani. It's also known as vintage milk and the milk of the night.
That's something I've noticed about Nintendo. Hard drinks in general. They tend to start with vintage.
Yeah.
Whether it be that or in Mario, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, what we call Chocola is actually called Vintage Red.
Huh.
Chateau Romani is only in 2 games: Majora's Mask and Hyrule Warriors Legends.
I assume it's something you. I assume it's something you feed your little fairy friend.
Yep. When consumed by a companion fairy in the dining room of My Fairy mode, Chateau Romani can increase the fairy's trust level and personality traits.
Okay, real talk. We really gotta do something about our scrawny little arm game there, because we're not gonna get very far in Hyrule if we can't pick up rocks the old-fashioned way.
Well,
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna run to that tree.
It's time to do some good old-fashioned bouldering.
Oh, if only it were that simple. But there's only one particular fella in Hyrule who could help us gain the upper arm to hoist these things up as if it were nothing.
Is it weird that looking at this, I kind of wish I could see like a total, open, what's the word I'm looking for? Open world Link to the Past remake.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it.
I'm sure there's something somewhere that's like that. I mean, especially with all these like new like Zelda-inspired remakes, like Tunic, or not remakes, games like Tunic, that Zelda-inspired one.
I'm kind of surprised that like modders haven't made like a Link to the Past, but in like Ocarina of Time or more.
Seely, you might want to hold. Seely, you might want to hold that thought because another fine fellow is making his debut.
Hello.
Poor man.
Oh, hello.
He could toss those rocks as if it were nothing.
A customer. Hey, you're that kid who works for the blacksmith, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Decides you've had enough of that place, huh? Here to be my apprentice, maybe?
Why not?
Not on your life, Beardy.
Just joking. I wouldn't do that to your master. Not public.
I feel like if a boulder was broken, he would just shake his chin and like brush it off with his beard.
I was on the mountain mining ore when all of a sudden the earth started shaking. When I got home, the place was a wreck. Rocks everywhere. You seen outside. I've been busting my back for days cleaning up that mess.
How about you help us?
At least picking up rocks and smashing the things feels real good. Wish they were full of good ore, though.
Don't we all?
I feel ya.
What? You wanna try too? Rah! Feels good smashing stuff.
Yeah.
Huh? Can't do it?
No.
Sorry to hear. Can't stand to see a nice kid like you not being able to throw your weight around.
Can't see
Here,
it.
take this. It's a hand-me-down from yours truly.
A familiar item for a Zelda enthusiast, the Power Glove.
Ooh.
I can't believe getting the Power Glove is that easy.
Well, here it is.
You'll feel tough with that thing on your mitt. Ought to be able to pick up rocks. Smaller ones, anyway. And if you get to smashing and just can't stop yourself, like the wild animal you are, there's a whole bunch of them outside. Just a joke, that's all. I wouldn't really tell you to do all my work out there. Still, if you do, who might stop you? Now, these rocks are just gonna clean themselves up, eh? Back to it.
Yes, boss.
And tell the old smithy master of yours I said sup.
He'll know what I'm talking about. He just tries to like lay it on just a little bit too thick about like, well, I mean, if you do my work out there, I may be able to tell you who the next Smash fighter is.
Well then, how about we get to work, boys?
It's like, and meanwhile Link's like, I don't know why I'm even bothering though. I know for a fact it's not going to be anyone I want.
I mean, again, it's the whole thing, and we need the hammer.
Oh, that's right.
As soon as you're done with all these rocks.
Does he actually give us something if we do all of this?
Stay tuned and find out.
Okay.
I think that means yes.
And actually, if you do notice on Link's model, he is physically wearing the Power Gloves on him.
That's
oh
good.
yeah, and his I see on his hands.
Oh, I see it.
I always thought it was one glove, but I guess it makes more sense for it to be two.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't expect it to lift all that whole thing with it's the speed of the devil.
My rock collection!
You got rid of them all!
Hi.
Oh,
I actually almost read that as, oh no!
You went ahead and did the job for me. Thanks. Come on in, okay? But put that rock down. You're gonna break something.
You got me to throw it at
yes,
him.
sir. Honestly, I wish I did throw a fucking rock at the bird at that point. But, look at that. He actually does reward us for our trouble.
Glad to share what's in that chest with you. You earned it, kiddo.
Alright.
Well, then, let's take a look-see. Oh, not bad.
Rupees,
Ooh,
nice.
a purple rupee.
I'm down for that.
And with that, we've broken 1,000.
Yay!
Awesome.
So, with that all said, ladies and gentlemen, why are you looking at me funny?
And the rocks are actually gone. They stayed gone.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I hope you appreciate this.
Yeah,
Just
sorry.
hang
At
on
this point,
tight.
this point we're starting to see recycled dialogue, which is
Nah,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
Again, I'm making the most out of this considering plot-related events that happen not too long from now.
I mean, spoilers. There's a reason why they gave her a name and everything. So,
Yes.
now we go exploring again. Again, I appreciate that they let us keep the lantern out at all times.
Get it.
Jeez. Hope we can upgrade our sword soon.
Give it time.
No!
Oh, I thought those were rats.
I don't know why I was so upset for that rope, but I was. Thank you.
What a way to go.
It was just minding its own business, you dick!
I'm sorry, no.
Did you just say minding its own business?
No, I said minding.
Minding.
I heard minding.
No, he said minding. And the thing I was gonna tell Hype is that for some reason with the hammer just reminded me of freaking that thing where when your Sam and Max hit the road when you just keep bonking Max on the head.
Max
during
on the
lap,
head.
yeah.
It's like, you're doing okay? What's math?
And he just keeps walking back and forth and back and forth and oh, that's right.
Yes, no, it's not definitely.
By the way, remember back when we were here?
Yeah, and there's that one heart piece we couldn't read.
You gotta get out.
Behold.
I was
I
really
thought
hoping you.
I thought you were going to. I thought you were doing an Emperor's New Groove where it's like he's doing his own theme music.
Oh, right.
I guess that does make sense with him flat against the
I
wall.
love how you're like, all right, you just cut.
Gonna have to hoof the rest of the way. Just yeah, no, like pretty much with the yowza. But just yeah, no, with your wall meshing abilities, and again all the items you can get from Ravio, or heck, even some of the fine folks of Hyrule, like the entire kingdom becomes your oyster at that point.
Right.
Oh man, in terms of fast travel, you know what would suck?
What?
What's that?
If you had like a limited number of like a type of currency that it would allow you to travel.
Oh, so
like you had
rupees.
so like as if you had to like buy each fast travel trip.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, I think A Link Between Worlds could totally have gotten away with that, considering how many fucking rupees you can earn at once.
That's
Right.
true.
Like, I can imagine Irene like literally charging you like 5 or 10 rupees every trip,
So out of
which
all,
would also incentivize you to not abuse the fast travel system that much.
so out of all the items, that you can buy from Ravio, since we can access them all at once if we wanted to, which are your favorite, James?
That's something we can get into later when I actually have all the items,
Okay.
because there's still plenty I've left hanging.
That is
Just
fair.
for now, that I do. I
Nice.
think I've already brought this up before, but I want to say that Ravia, like he, at least for this the first set of levels for the game, Ravio does sell some of them or rent some. He'll let you rent some of them at a discount, considering you do need them to progress. The rest of them he does charge at a slightly more expensive price, just because you really don't need them that soon.
Right, that being in particular the elemental rods. Except for the sand rod, that's still trapped somewhere.
That's still trapped in a painting we can't quite get to yet. But that's something we can dawdle on for another time. Stay tuned next part as we actually traverse through Death Mountain proper.
Oh, alright, yeah, time to
Alrighty.
get to the tower. Bye.
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 Death?